Hi friend, it's Andrea. Do you like my pants? I got them on Amazon. When your bananas go bad, don't throw them away. So you're gonna wanna peel all the bananas, get all the peel off, because if you peel it after you freeze it, it's way harder. And put them in a Ziploc baggie. And then after I get all of these peeled and put in there, you're gonna see me kind of push the air out before I close the bag. You don't have to get all the air out, but just as much as you can. And then separate the bananas so they're not touching each other, so they don't get frozen to each other. And then you freeze the bananas to use in smoothies later. And it makes your smoothies nice and cold and creamy and tastes great. Not sure what to do with these? You can compost them if you want to, but if that's too much work for you, it's okay to throw food scraps in a pile in your yard, but you have to be careful that you don't put meat and dairy in it, otherwise it'll get really gross. You can compost meat and dairy products, but it's highly recommended that you don't if you compost in your own yard. We put meat and dairy products into our composting system because the city has the means to deal with that kind of food waste. If you do want to start composting your meat products and dairy products, I suggest you do some Googling and see some ways that you can do that. But it is very difficult, and I'm not sure that it's worth the effort. You might also be able to find, if your city doesn't have a brown bin program, you might be able to find a community composting, what do you call it? Community composting program. That's what it's called. Community composting program. That would probably be the easiest if your city doesn't already take care of your compost for you. And you don't want to go through the trouble of composting your own meat and dairy. But if it's just vegetable and fruit scraps, then you're good to go. You can just make a pile in your backyard. It's gonna look kind of ugly, but it's super easy, and that's what I like. And it's free. And easy. That's how we like it at the Laid-Back Homemaker. So everybody with a baby / toddler has one of these in their house, right? Well, look at this. I'm not gonna clean all this every day because you know what? It's just gonna get food on it again. So I get paper towels. I buy the cheapest paper towels per square foot or whatever. You can look at the unit prices, or cheapest per roll, whatever, something like that. And I get the cheapest ones that have like the Select-A-Size, because when you have the Select-A-Size in their smaller sheets, you can use less, so it actually stretches your dollar more. And what I do is I wipe off the big chunks with just a paper towel and like little smudges and stuff like that. If the kid doesn't eat off of it, then it doesn't have to be sanitized. This is the only part that needs to be sanitary because this is what she picks her food up off of and eats. Just buy like the cheapest cleaner. It's usually cheaper than buying an empty bottle, and these bottles usually work better than buying the empty bottles. And then when you use it all up, you refill it with water, a couple squirts of dish soap, and you can put vinegar or hydrogen peroxide. Well, vinegar usually works better than hydrogen peroxide, but it smells funny, so you can use hydrogen peroxide if you want to. And then you can put essential oils in it. And if you use Dawn, it'll give you like this blue color. Anyway, you just spray it all over here. If you want it to wipe up easier, you can let it sit for a few minutes, go clean something else, and then come back and wipe this. if you don't really care, then you can just wipe it right away. Actually, this is coming up really easily. I usually let it soak, but I guess I didn't need to today. So that same paper towel that you use to kind of wipe off the big debris, you use that same paper towel to wipe off this part. And now you just let it dry and, okay, that spot was bothering me. I'm gonna get it. Yeah, so satisfying. So then you just let it dry and it's clean and sanitary for your baby / toddler for their next meal. And then, did you know that used paper towels and napkins and tissues are actually compostable? So I just throw this right into my compost bin, or you can throw it into your compost pile if you have one in your yard or your house. Oops, naked child. When I'm cleaning my kitchen, I kind of go from the top down. So before I sweep, I actually wipe the crumbs off of everything. I wipe the crumbs off of the high chair. I just wipe it right onto the floor. I wipe all the crumbs off of the table and the counters and the stovetop right onto the floor, and then I just sweep it all up in one go. And it is so easy and fast. I recommend that you try it out. You want to get into the essential oil craze, but you cannot afford to pay $40 for a bottle of essential oil and carrier oils. You can use the cheap olive oil from the store as long as you don't mind the smell. And I love this brand. I am not sponsored by them. It's called Healing Solutions. And you can buy them on Amazon for super cheap. I'll put a link in the description. And let me show you how I'm gonna use this today. Like a half a teaspoon of olive oil and about 5 drops of the essential oil straight into my hand. And now I'm going to massage it wherever it hurts. So my daughter slept wrong last night and she woke up with some pain in her neck area and her lower back area. And I just rubbed that in. How does it feel right now, Arya? How does it feel? Does it feel like cool or hot? Already?
Yes.
Your neck doesn't hurt anymore? Wow. What about your lower back? Yay! It works. Essential oils work. But anybody can sign up to do it. Like if you just have a regular Facebook account, you're not trying to be like have a website, you're not trying to be a YouTuber, you're just like a regular cool person and you like sharing your favorite Amazon products with your friends, sign up for an Amazon Associates account. It's free. Get your own special links to the products that you love, share them on your Facebook page, and after a few months you might actually start making a little bit of money off of it if people click on the link and buy something. It doesn't even have to be that product. If they click on your link and end up buying something from Amazon, then Amazon will give you a little bit of money. So that's my tip for the day. But I really wanted to try that 3D Fiber Lash mascara that, who sells that? I forgot. It's one of those makeup companies that it's an MLM, and you probably have a friend who sells it. Oh, Unique, that's what it's called. I tried it and like it's okay, but I didn't feel like it was worth $30 or $40 for a tube of mascara. So I tried this thing on Amazon. It's called Mia Adora. It's super easy to use and it gives you like, I'm trying to like give you guys a good angle here, but it gives you pretty dramatic lashes and it's really easy to put on. It's just like putting on regular mascara, and I can actually show you guys a full review another day on my favorite beauty products. But I just wanted to let you know that that is another money-saving tip, is that you can go on Amazon and find comparable products to the things that you see advertised on Facebook or on TV, and there's usually a cheaper version. I will put the link to the Mia Adora fiber lashes, 3D fiber lashes, down in the description. It is an affiliate link, so I will get a kickback if you click on it and buy something from Amazon. But it's not just saving money on mascara. You can save money on lots of stuff, guys. And what I like to do, I guess I can show you a tutorial on how I find the best and cheapest products on Amazon. But a short rundown of what I do is I search for what I want, so like fiber lash mascara or something like that, and then I organize it so it only shows me things that have 4-star reviews and up, and then I organize it by prices, lowest to highest sometimes, and then I usually buy the first thing that has a pretty good number of views, like in the hundreds, and I read the reviews and see how other people like it before I buy it for myself and try it out. Another thing is Amazon has a pretty good system for returns too. So if you try something and you don't like it, you can always return it to them. And another thing is sometimes I'll see something that costs like a couple dollars more, but it has like 1,000 4-star reviews. So sometimes I'll pay a little bit extra to get that better product, and it has usually paid off. So this money-saving tip is gonna sound a little counterintuitive because I'm gonna tell you to buy something that actually costs more than what you usually buy. So I use Tide on all my laundry. Like, I do cloth diapers, guys. I can't be messing around with no punk laundry detergent. You know what I mean? And I've tried a couple of different ones, but nothing beats Tide. The Tide liquid, the Tide powder, they're great. I am not sponsored by Tide. I should be though. Now, the way that this saves money for you is, one, you buy it with the cheapest unit price. So that means when you go to the store, you have to calculate how much each ounce costs, because sometimes the big bottle is cheaper, sometimes the smaller bottle is cheaper, especially if you have a coupon, because if it's $1 off coupon and you use it on a smaller bottle, it actually, the math works out where sometimes it's cheaper to buy the smaller bottle with that coupon. And then the reason why it's actually cheaper than buying I guess it's not cheaper, it's more expensive than other laundry detergents, but you're saving money because you only have to wash your laundry once. I've used so many different laundry detergents trying to save money, and I had to wash my laundry 2 or 3 times. Now, if you're anything like me, sometimes you do a load of laundry and you forget to put it in the dryer. Tide washes it so good that even if I forget it for a whole day, it doesn't have that musty smell, and I can just put it straight into the dryer. So that's my little secret, and I hope you like it. The way that Tide can save you money is because it's so powerful, you only have to use a little bit for a full load. And I'm gonna show you guys a little trick. When you buy Tide in bulk, the liquid version, I hate this cap because you can't screw it back on like with the small bottles. But look what you can do. You just put it right in there, and then when you move it to the dryer, the cup is clean and ready to use again. Another way to save money is on my clothes. So I use this auto sensor thing, but I use the coldest water. And I actually wash my clothes on delicate, like even my husband's uniforms, because the Tide washes it so well that you can give your your electricity bill a break by using cold water, and you can give your energy bill, oh, I guess that's the same thing, electricity and energy bill. You can also give your electricity bill a break by using a short cycle that doesn't use a lot of energy, and then your clothes are lasting longer because they're not getting destroyed every time you do a load of laundry. So those are my 5 easy money-saving tips, but the biggest over-encompassing tip, is that even a word, over-encompassing, is that you can look for small little ways where you can save a few cents, and they really add up over time. So if you think of a cool way that's really easy to save a little bit of money, put it in the comments. I would love to know, and I'm sure the other viewers would love to read your comments as well. This is my super friend, Sarah. She shared one of my YouTube videos on her Facebook page. Thank you so much, Sarah. She's also an Usborne book distributor, so if you want some awesome books for your kids, check out her link in the description. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Every single little bit helps me reach my 10,000 total views goal. Once we get to that point, I can start making some way better videos for you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. Blah, 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 blah.